Well, thanks for joining me. We're in Revelation 22, going on to verse number 12. Jesus speaking, he says, "Behold, I am coming soon." Again, he's repeating these words, "bringing my recompense with me to repay each one for what he has done." So a few things there. Jesus saying, "I'm coming soon, and I'm bringing my recompense with me." We serve a God who's just. He's just. So it means that he's going to repay people for what they have done. Um, and that's what this verse is telling us. There's some people who have given their hearts to the Lord. They have surrendered their lives to Christ, and they fear God, they love God, and they're walking with God, and they're getting involved in the work of God. They're spreading the word, they're preaching the gospel, they're supporting missions and evangelistic projects, and they're serving in the church in whatever capacity God has enabled them and given them the skills for, or the gift sets for. But they're involved. Whereas there are others who, well, they go to church, but yet they spend their money on themselves. They don't give to any kind of charity. They don't give to the poor, not giving into missions, not getting involved in the work of God. And they're just, their time, it's just consumed with themselves, and even with worldliness. So Jesus is going to repay. He says, "My recompense is with me. I'm going to repay everyone for what he has done." So the question to you and I today, what are we doing with our lives? Once we have surrendered our lives to Jesus, and that surrender is not a one-time thing. That's, well, one day I came to know Jesus and I gave my heart to the Lord and I surrendered to him. It has to be a continuous thing throughout our lives. In fact, it is even more important as we continue to live for Jesus, when we follow him, that we have this incorporate into our hearts, into our mindset, a daily surrender to Jesus, because things can be so subtle at times that we kind of drift away from that commitment to him, that consecration to him. So we do that, and then not only surrender to him, but say, what am I doing for Jesus? What am I doing for the Lord? How can I serve God in the church that I belong to, in the church that I attend? And of course, you must be attending a church regularly, be a part, an active part of a local church, where you attend, you have fellowship, and you're involved in some form of ministry in one way or the other. And the Bible tells us he will repay, he will reward those who are involved in his work in his kingdom. He's going to repay each one for what he has done. So get involved today in one form or the other. Go talk to your pastor, talk to some leader somewhere, or even get involved in a small group somewhere. But do get involved in the kingdom. Pray, get into the word, and tell someone about the Lord Jesus Christ, because he is coming soon.